everybody, Matt Haywood here from the Star Wars Time Show to break down Star Wars Resistance S2E4 Hunt on Celsor 3. And what are we breaking down? Well, we're breaking down its Easter eggs in Star Wars franchise references, or in this case, maybe a Star Trek franchise reference. So let's get down to the breakdown. Alright, first up, and you could argue that this is the only Easter egg featured in this episode, but as you can see, the pirates are always good at appropriating things from other, organizations. In this case, we have another one of their ships that they hacked together using what looks like a TIE Interceptor. So like I said, this is probably the most clear and obvious Easter egg we got in this episode. Alright, so later on in the episode, we got to visit the Torra's room, and we know Torra's room is always ripe for Easter eggs. Now, the problem here is I can't remember if I already highlighted these in a past episode of a Star Wars Resistance Easter egg breakdown, but as you can clearly see behind Torra there, she has a Boush doll, a Stormtrooper doll, and the one that I do think is new is the T-16 Skyhopper model she has there. So, Torra always comes through on her old school original trilogy Easter egg collectibles that she has in her room. I just can't remember if these are new or not, so take it for what it is, my friends. Alright, get ready for a stretch here, possibly a lame one, and that is the fact that I never realized the Fireball cockpit door is pretty much identical to the cockpit door you would get on an X-Wing model, and that could be the new T-85 X-Wings or the old ones from the Age of Rebellion. But yeah, hey, look at that. Fireball's got an X-Wing cockpit door on it. Might have brought that up last year, who knows, but we need stuff for this episode, so we're cramming it in. Alright, Star Wars fans, this one is such a stretch, I had to jump to another Star franchise, and that is Star Trek. So at the end of the episode, everyone's sitting there on the Colossus, eating, they're happy, but people are still sad because they can't go outside because they're in space. And what do you know, what happens? We get a sky scene rendered within the Colossus, thanks to Neeku, who has essentially created a holodeck projector, holodeck, Star Trek, for Star Wars. So I know, like I said, this one is a major stretch. We're leaving the franchise, but this episode was devoid of Easter eggs in general, so hey, we needed content, we got it, we're going Star Trek in Star Wars thanks to Neeku. Alright my friends, this wraps the Easter egg breakdown and Star Wars franchise or Star Trek franchise references recap for Star Wars Resistance S2E4 aka Hunt on Celsor 3. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know, like I said, we had to kind of get a little itchy here with some of these. Some may have been old, some were new, who knows, but we got it out there. Make sure to stay tuned for the recap and review of S2E4 coming up soon on Star Wars Time Show YouTube channel. And please, if you like the video, like it, and if you want to subscribe, stay around, share with the rest of your Star Wars fans. And don't forget to catch the latest episode of the Star Wars Time Show podcast on StarWarsTime.net or through YouTube. And remember, if you listen to the Star Wars Time Show, the Force will be with you, always.